The views and opinions of the hosts and guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect the position of the management and staff of Guardian Network.
And welcome back to Guardian Radio 96.9 FM, your station for fresh news, smart talk all day. It is Friday, the 16th of June, 2023, and you are on the clock with Erin Greene. On the clock, we have conversations that help us understand and navigate a rapidly changing Bahamas. It's a Friday. That means it's a Sports Friday with Eric Sawyer, and I am waiting for him to get in the building. So before we get there, today is the day to talk news, hey? We get plenty sports talk. We have to feature our athletes. We have to feature our young people particularly. But more important, yesterday we referenced a name. Jeff Rogers is the name. This is the gentleman who has been given the task of promoting sports tourism. And this man is working very hard. So we got to cover some of these sports stories. Before we get there, I just want to share something with you. I guess not with you, but listening audience, including the Royal Bahamas Police Force. This morning I made a driver very upset. See, I blew my horn. I was behind them in traffic. I blew my horn, and I realized that they think that I was blowing my horn at them. I blasted my horn. Why did I blast my horn? Because a man is very angry this morning. Not the man who's in the road asking for money every day. Not that angry man that shouts at people, knocks on the car window. No, that's the other angry guy. Knocks on the car window, shouts at people. I saw this guy shouted a curse at me. Not like a curse word, but an actual curse. Like, I hope that your underarms itch perpetually and your hands are forever too short to scratch. A curse like that. That guy was in the middle of the road. And so the reason I blew my horn, not at him, because after about 4 weeks of his presence, I expect that. I expect him to be there. The reason I blew my horn this morning was because another man who apparently was having a man in the road who's already mad at everybody and everything, and that man started walking directly into traffic in front of my car. I could see him approaching the road. I could see it happening, unfolding. And so I blasted my horn to let him know that as angry as you are, you still need to acknowledge that cars are driving in the road right now. I blasted my horn. He paused, he stopped. At least he didn't get hit by my car. He entered the road behind me, and then ensued a small confrontation in the middle of the road, in the middle of traffic, right at the Shirley Street and Mackey Street intersection. Dear Royal Bahamas Police Force, please pay attention to this intersection. Are we waiting for something more to happen before we respond with proactive policies? It's already a spotlight case, right? It's the perfect place to do your traffic assessment. Traffic infractions occur in the country. And if all else fails, like if you are not compelled by your statutory obligation to protect road users, then be compelled by your economic obligation to protect tourists and the hundreds of guests and foreigners that move through that intersection in that area on foot, on rented scooter, on rented bicycle, in rented motor scooters, in rented four-wheelers, in rented Jeeps, in rented cars, in taxis, in limos, and on tour buses. If your statutory obligation to your citizens does not compel you to act, your obligation and your obligations to the international community to keep safe all you invite to come and spend their money in your country, let that compel you to do your job, please. Also, perhaps refresher courses or daily reminders on our public broadcast systems to people on how they are supposed to use the roadway and their cars. We would appreciate that very much. I got a text that says, great show as usual. Our new sport out is dodging monkey pox. You look in the papers, we would have been informed that we have one confirmed case of monkeypox. That person is in isolation. The minister responsible for health says that it is unlikely that community spread has occurred. That means that we need to be a little more conscious in our daily movements, particularly as we approach the Bahamas activities ahead of us in the next month to 2 months. It means that we got to be conscious, we got to be alert, we got to practice spatial awareness. We don't have to shun people. We don't have to make them feel like pariahs or lepers or that they are untouchable. Just need to be a little more conscious in our movements. So let's get into today's show. Sand dollar. This Friday, today the 16th and Saturday the 17th of June, central bank representatives will be giving out sand dollars at super value in the Prince Charles Shopping Plaza. Show your sand dollar enabled digital wallet at the door and receive $20. Spend $18 or more in sand dollars at the register and get $5 back when you leave the store. For more details, visit any of the Sand Dollar social media pages or call 302-9880. Remember, the giveaway is limited to the first 100 customers per day, per location. Top up once. You can only top up once. I'm going to get to that text in a second. And for our on-the-clock sand dollar giveaways, every day for the next 4 months, we will be giving away sand dollars to digital wallet holders. Every day, 2 winners will receive $30 in sand dollars. To be eligible to win, you must have a digital wallet and answer the trivia question correctly. When you call in, give the producer your name and number, digital wallet provider, and your digital wallet address to transfer the funds to your digital wallet if you get the right answer. If you use your QR code to receive and send funds, then let the producer know, and I will call you so that we can exchange codes, and I can send you your money. Listeners are restricted to one transfer for the duration of the competition. You can only win once. We're going to get right to our question for the day. How many Bahamians made it to the 2022-23 NBA playoffs? How many Bahamians made it to the 2022-23 NBA playoffs? And I don't mean in the, no, you can't answer, sir. I don't mean in the stands either. Like at the playoff games this year. Good morning, Mr. Sawyer. Good morning. How are you, my guy? I am good, thank you.
Excellent.
Let me give these people the numbers to call to answer today's trivia to win $30 in sand dollars. You can call 323-6232, 325-4316, 325-4259, 242-300-5720. That's 242-300-5720. If you are texting the answer, remember, I need your digital wallet provider, your custom name or your digital wallet address, and make sure you give me the cell phone number that the wallet was opened with. Cell phone number the wallet was opened with. The text here there, Erin, this traffic issue is where we agree. I think if the motoring public want to do foolishness, they should keep that over the hill, but please do not put our tourists in danger. Please, please, please. There, Erin, this traffic. Okay, you sent a text again. The over the hill part, you would be surprised, texter, you'd be surprised who the culprits are. Great show as usual. No, it's not Buddy. It's not Buddy. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Erin Greene.
You have a sand dollar wallet and you're calling to give me the answer?
No.
Okay, no problem.
Calling me comment. I gotta wait with a mouth. I gotta get a new cell phone too.
Okay.
Got a new iPhone for me?
A new iPhone?
Yeah, iPhone 14 or 13.
That's a whole mortgage payment. I refuse. I rebuke that.
Oh, well, you got a lot of responses out there.
I'd rather give you a whole mortgage payment than buy you an iPhone.
I put it out there, you know.
I got you. I'm not. You're right. I'm not blocking your blessings, sir.
You bought to be the salesperson. You're killing my blessings.
But look here. If me and you though, we could get like 2 iPhone 7s that equal 1 iPhone 14. And
not iPhone 7 though.
Both of us.
iPhone 7. I had an iPhone 7 from back in the early 2000.
I got you. But look here. Rowan is an exhibition sport at the Bahama Games. It's Rowan, right?
I know. That's the first time I hear it. Yes.
It's Rowan. It's Rowan.
Oh, it's Rowan. Oh.
I prefer to call it Rowan.
Oh, okay.
I think many of us would qualify.
Well, I like the Rowan part. But before I get into the point, I want to congratulate the Bahamas game so far, the committees.
Mm-hmm. One second. Producer, check the second call for me. Go on. They're doing a splendid job organizing it, and the publicizing it is very excellent. To the 15th, right? The 6th to the 14th.
Right. So they are doing a wonderful job. I want to truly congratulate them, and also make you want to look forward. And every islands are ready.
Yes, sir.
They're so sadness are ready to cover every island.
Well, listen, this year's games, although we have a large number of games, the venues are going to be limited to New Providence. And then there's going to be one event that's hosted in the Family Islands, and that's the sloop sailing competition. And that's going to be in Morgan's Bluff, Andros.
Okay.
And the Andros Committee, the All Andros Regatta Committee, is extremely excited to welcome the whole of the Bahamas to Andros, because the Secretariat has allowed the All Andros Regatta to act as the competition.
I thought it was not to Montague.
I think there may be something at Montague, but it turns out. Let me read the article from this week's Tribune.
Let me make another point.
Yeah. Quickly, because I got another call.
That you read it and let me.
Yeah. I got another call. Yeah.
Oh, sure. See, that's why I want you mentioned the police force, right? I saw some brand new. I don't congratulate them, but now I got to hold that congratulations back, because you said no police motorcycle was on the road. I thought
no, that's not what I said. I
mean someone. Well, I paraphrase. What you said?
Yesterday, I said there was a motorcycle officer posted at Shirley and Mackey Street for a short duration of time.
Well, they say all those nice, beautiful police officers on the road. They say they're supposed to be on the road in every district in the morning and also during school hours at 3 o'clock. Maybe no school.
Yeah, school's closed, apparently.
But maybe they say school hours, but I guess they they don't count the traffic then.
I guess not.
So I guess they need to go back to their class and
Yes, Pumpkinito.
include traffic in that.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Pumpkinito. Thank you very much. That's my bad, producer. Caller, call back. Caller, call back. My apologies. We waiting for you to call back. That person had the answer? Okay. My apologies, caller. Morgan's Bluff Andres to host Bahama Games sloop sailing. They will host the competition during the return of the games next month, with all other events being staged in New Providence.
That'll be a serious what you call it now? Domestic economic boost.
Absolutely.
At the same
Absolutely.
time.
And a great cohesion, right? Let's not disrupt the traditional activities. Let's figure out how to incorporate them, because it's the local competitions that drive the Bahama Games.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Let's get to this caller. Good morning, caller.
Good morning.
My apologies if it was you that got knocked
Yes,
off.
ma'am.
That's
Yes,
my
ma'am.
that's my fingers. My bad. How are you this morning?
I'm great, and you?
I'm good, thank you. You called to give us a trivia answer?
Yes, ma'am.
I am ready for you.
It was two Bahamian basketball players that went off to the playoffs.
Only one player made it into the playoffs.
Only one?
Two? Okay. Who was the second?
DeAndre and Clay.
Clay?
We gotta count him, man. His
Yeah,
daddy's
Clay
born
Thompson
bred
and
dead.
Okay.
Andre
Born
Ayton.
bred dead.
Okay, once you didn't mean Buddy or Kai. Okay. It's Clay Thompson, you hear that? Thank you, ma'am. You gave the producer your number most of all, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Expect a call from me. I'm going to touch base with you after the show, and then we're going to send that money.
Okay, thank you. God bless.
And look here, God bless you with the Bahamian spirit.
Hey.
I love
okay.
it. Thank you. Clay Thompson, you hear the people talking. You hear the people talking. You could go wherever you want.
He's still a Bahamian.
He's still a Bahamian, my friend.
Bahamian.
Okay, let me throw the second question out very quickly. Second question. In what year was the Bahama Games first held? What was the first year the Bahama Games were held? In what year was the Bahama Games first held? Numbers to call 323-6232, 325-4316, 325-4259, 242-300-5720 for everybody in the Bahamas, but not in New Providence. Mr. Sawyer, plenty awesome.
Plenty awesome stuff. Well, let's get to the sauce that everybody needs to hear. First
Yes.
and foremost, Happy Father's Day goes out to all the fathers out there. that are
Absolutely.
current. Happy Father's Day, first and foremost, goes out to my father.
Yeah.
He goes by Dudley Sawyer,
Yeah.
even though his name is Eric Sawyer II.
Our father, I adopted, but my father passed over 30 years ago, so I adopted all fathers who let me
all
tell
fathers.
them Happy Father's
Yeah,
Day.
please do.
Yes.
He's listening. He don't mind hearing it.
Happy Father's Day.
Boom. There you go, Daddy. You know, Happy Father's Day goes out to. He's affectionately known as Sarge. Now, let me get this right. He was the driver for Lady Pinland back in the day.
Okay.
His first name is Dallas. Dallas. I think it's Dallas Wilson. I think
Yeah.
it's Dallas Wilson.
You know what a job
He
it
listens-
is
He listens to you
to be
every day.
assigned to drive the most beautiful woman in the Bahamas?
Serious task.
Yes, sir.
Stop the bridge and only him and her go over.
Yeah, and then you gotta tell her, no, miss, we can't go there.
No, you can't stop the 7 days shop and buy a dress today. We have to go.
Yeah, we have a
have to go.
function, ma'am.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm so sorry about that.
You know what that is?
Yeah.
Good morning, sir, and happy Father's Day.
Yeah, happy birthday goes out to a very good friend of mine.
Yeah.
Dr. Gregory Tynes.
Good. Look here, and you're part of the Hannah Hasty Tynes family. Let me
he
extend
is.
happy birthdays from all of us
Yeah,
at
some people call
HHT,
him- yeah, some people say HHT.
the enterprise.
Yeah, some people call him Goldie.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, his birthday's today.
Producer, let's check these calls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
balls. All right.
No, let's keep going.
Yeah, somebody told me said that Cindy. Cindy Boy, I can't remember Cindy last name, but we work together.
Okay.
She says that she listens to you religiously as well. But you got yourself a serious following out there,
But I mean, I tell you what, Bahamians crave intelligent conversation. They want to hear what's going on, discussing ideas. They want to hear people who are adding new concepts to their consciousness. They want to hear these things. I just lucky enough to be on the greatest talk show station in the country.
You are. And they also said And they also said that your sports knowledge is slowly but surely, steadily
Growing.
increasing with me being here.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it without you. Look here. Good morning, caller.
This is Doc in the voice along with you and your co-host, Erin.
Good morning, sir. How you doing?
I'm wondering, we need justice, law, and order in this country.
Yes, we
the
do.
Bahamas.
Yes, sir.
The Bahamas just, anyhow. But my main reason for calling you, right?
Yes, sir.
I mean, you sparked a thought in me when you said Mr. Spillman was the beautifulest or was the beautifulest woman in the Bahamas.
Yeah.
I say to myself, you must have not been traveling over the Bahamas.
I wasn't alive at that time. I just saying. My sources are, all references because I wasn't there at the time.
Well, I've seen a lot of beautiful women. I've seen Lady Pinland. I've seen Lady Pinland when she was living on Soldier Road.
Mm-hmm.
And, man, plenty women. Not say embarrassing her or anything like that.
But the Bahamas is a bevy of beauties, and Mrs. Pinling was
right.
only one of them, is what you're telling me.
She only one of them.
Yes, sir.
And,
yes, sir.
And honestly,
Uh-huh.
she's not in the top 100. She wasn't even in the top 100 in those days.
So you're telling me Inagua is not the best kept secret in the Bahamas?
No, I'm not saying that. What I am saying is, right?
Yes, Brian.
I tell you because in nowadays and in those days, she was not the beautifulest woman in the Bahamas.
Well, why y'all always be keeping these secrets from us, Bremen?
Say it again.
Why y'all be keeping these secrets from us?
Well, it had to come out after you had said that.
Well,
because,
thank you.
Like I've said, I so many beautiful women in this Bahamas then and now.
Why, thank you, Bremen. And
Thank
they
you.
thank you. All the women thank you. See, I can't say it like Bremen could say it. I can't say it like him. Bremen said y'all better add a beauty competition to the Bahama Games. Y'all messing around. Good morning, caller. You're on the clock. You have an answer for me? Good morning, caller. Good morning, caller. You're on the clock.
They must see misimpressed mute on their phone.
No. You know what happened? All of them call in to say the same thing that Bremen just said. That's what they call in.
Yeah, I mean, hey, listen. Hey, the woman, I can't even say is very regal.
Yeah,
Very real.
absolutely.
And that in and of itself is a beautiful thing.
Yes.
In and of itself is a beautiful thing.
And if she's the standard for the Bahamian woman, then so be it.
Then so be it.
Absolutely. A wonderful representative. I don't
never
have a
seen
problem.
a woman rock pearls like her in the middle of the day.
Look here, and I know these Andress women, they go from the ballroom to the bush.
In the same pearl.
Kick off their shoes and start catching crab, the most beauteous of Bahamian women. All right, I see we got some callers. I'll be waiting for the producer to put them through. Mr. Sawyer, the stories. Delancey Nab's NCAA Division II Player of the Year Award. Collegiate volleyball player Ras Jess Delancey plays for the Benedict College Tigers. Player of the Year in Volleyball, presented by Off the Block, a blog focusing on college men's volleyball news and analysis. Carifta record breaker Brendan Vanderpool wins Male Field Event Athlete of the Year honor. He's a Carifta record breaker. He was the Athlete of the Year for the Georgia Atlanta Track Club. Over the weekend, he competed in his latest meet where he captured another first place with a leap of 15 feet 9 inches. He will now compete in the Adidas Nationals next weekend in North Carolina. Otabar is NCAA National Javelin Champion. Bahamian collegiate athletes had a strong weekend at the NCAA Division I Championships that included Nebraska University Huskers Rima Otabar winning the national title in the javelin throw at the Mike A. Myers Stadium at University of Texas in Texas. She led her athletes. She was able to meet her goals at this meet, and she plans on competing at the Central American, the CAC Games, later this month before competing at the Bahamas Association of Athletic Association Senior National Championships in early July. 3 collegiate athletes doing big, big things. Good morning, caller. You're on the clock.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I am good. Thank you. Calling to answer the trivia question.
Yes.
I'm ready for you.
It's 1989.
Yes, ma'am. It is 1989.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I remember them times. That was, as a young person, that was fun and it was inspiring to see us have our own Olympics. It was a really good time. Thank you so much
Yes,
for
ma'am.
playing.
Yeah,
And
no
you,
problem.
you, you gave your producer your telephone number most of all.
Yes, I did.
Okay, wallet provider?
Yes, ma'am.
Good stuff. I will get in touch with you after the show.
Okay, thank you.
Absolutely. Have a great day. And remember, you could spend your sand dollars at Super Value at Prince Charles today and tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
You too.
Damn, I got to get them chicken wings for South tomorrow, son.
Yes, in
Yeah,
fact,
I
now,
get 'em.
look here, everybody, if you
Get 'em.
don't have a sand dollar wallet yet, go check out Prince Charles, and the staff working out there will help you get your sand dollar wallet.
Yeah, man.
See if you could get some.
It ain't hard to hook up. It ain't hard to
Right?
hook it up.
And then go use those sand dollars to go buy your daddy all the things he want to eat on Father's Day.
I know Daddy's starting this thing off with sauce. I know that I got to prep sauce tonight. I sure of it.
You could cook sauce?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
See, that's another competition we need to have at the Bahama Games.
Sauce bacon.
Yeah, who could cook the fastest pot of sauce?
Best tasting butter sauce.
And that's the next category. Yes. Oh my goodness. Look here. Anyway, we got 2020, it's 2023, 2026 Bahama Games will be coming for you.
Yeah, man.
But before we get there, did you know that there's a Baines and Grantstown Summer Games?
I heard.
July
I
24th
heard.
to August 12th. Following a successful trial run last year, Member of Parliament Wade Watson and his committee are looking forward to hosting the second annual Baines and Grantstown Summer Games. The games will feature competition in basketball, softball, and track and field with 3 age group categories, 18 and under, 16 and under, and 12 and under. There will also be competition in the open division for people with knees like me's.
Yeah, man. If not, why not?
I love it. I love it. Co-ed softball will be in the first week at the Archdeacon William Thompson Softball Park at the Southern Recreation Grounds.
Yeah, they're using the entire area.
The next 2 weeks will be basketball at the Southern Recreation Grounds with track and field to close out the games at the original Thomas A. Robinson Stadium. This year's event is being endorsed by the one and only Golden Girl, Pauline Davis, a native of Fleming Street, who talked about how God has blessed her to travel around the world competing for the Bahamas as a track and field athlete, and she wants to provide that same opportunity.
Man, listen to me. It's a great way to get the community of being in Grantstown out. Get them, supportive, cohesive, and you never know who may come out of that. We may have a Pauline Davis Jr. right in there.
Exactly, we do.
Right in there.
No,
I'm
no,
sure of it.
we know the
sure of it,
statistics
yeah.
say that we do. And that's why supporting the Bahama Games is equally important as spectators, as sponsors, as athletes. Go out there. Sometimes you know that you have could drive a couple of students to their dream. Producer, I'm going to tell you I didn't want to touch that button. Touch that button for me, please. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Erin. How are you?
Good, thank you. How you do?
Good. You made a comment
Yes.
and you were speaking about Lady Finley,
Yes.
about being the most beautiful Bahamian woman.
Yes.
No, that is not so. What about you?
Listen, I wasn't alive at the time, so let's give her that.
You know, you got all kind of beautiful Bahamian women out
But
there. Remember,
what-
beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
What you gonna say if your boss tell you get in this car and drive the most beautiful woman in the world around?
But no, that statement made there. But
Yes, sir.
that was a general statement you made about the Bahamian women.
No, listen. I think that Lady
You're
Pin.
a pretty woman.
I am a beautiful woman.
All right, but she gotta be the most beautiful Bahamian woman.
I mean, she could have been for a moment at that time.
Not even a moment, because you ain't see everybody else.
That's true, eh?
That's right. So please, ma'am, you're very good with the English language. You speak the Queen English, but you
Yeah.
got to be very careful.
Yeah. You think I upset a lot of people by saying that, eh?
some people are listening to you.
See, but if I tell the people all of the women are beautiful, they'll round me. Trust me, you need to see my inbox right now.
No, you ain't gotta say. You can say she's one of the most beautiful women.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am, for allowing me to say that.
Absolutely. What you doing this Father's Day?
Darling, I go into my bed. I go to rest and try to stay out these people way.
Do you have any of these people cooking for you?
Cook? No, I don't think so, ma'am. I don't know if I can get a meal.
Man, look here. I'm wishing you a wonderful Father's Day. I hope you get
Thank
to
you very
rest
much,
and enjoy the best of this weekend.
I have 4 daughters, and I think I'll hear that from one of them.
From one, I can tell all of them right now. Please, please extend yourself. Find your daddy and tell him happy birthday from all of the beautiful women in the Bahamas.
These children today ain't the children of yesterday.
That's up, May.
That's fine.
Anyway, you coming out to the Bahama games?
No, ma'am.
Why not?
I go into my bed, so I get up early to go to work for my children.
Look here, for that, happy Father's Day here.
Father's Day, yeah, man.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you take all that energy and you turn that into kinetic energy for your children.
Yeah, I got to get up early the next morning. I'll be up at 6 o'clock doing things in the morning.
Okay, I like that. You have a wonderful... What's your favorite... Okay, you ain't going. Who you pulling for?
I don't even know who playing.
What island you from?
You said the game? Bahama game.
Yeah, what island you from?
Of course, I'm an Azubian, so of course it's not so.
Okay, you's a Buccaneer.
Whatever.
Yes, that's what you is. You's a Buccaneer.
Thank you for telling me.
Yes, sir. You have a wonderful day, eh?
And so do you, ma'am.
And I'm going to remember to recognize all of the beautiful women in the country. And I'm going to tell them you say I could do it.
I count yourself in there too, darling. But you know, I saw you once or twice.
What?
And
Yeah.
you ain't going to do by yourself.
Why, thank you, sir. Have a wonderful day.
I rest my case.
Yes, sir. I can let you rest it right there. Producer, take us to a break so I could enjoy these compliments on this fine Friday morning. Mr. Sawyer, when we get back from the break, we got some NBA to talk.
Yeah. I mean, it's still going on. There's still a lot going on there.
I scared for the East.
I'm scared for John Moran.
Have they made a decision yet?
Not yet.
Oh, boy, that can be a rough one.
Not yet. Lots and lots of fake news, but not yet.
Yeah. On the other side of the break, we're going to get into some NBA news with Mr. Eric Sawyer III. You guys stay tuned. Guardian Radio, 96.9 FM. You are on the clock.
Girl, why you so sweaty?
Starla getting ready for the Bahamas Games.
Bahamas Games? What that is?
The Games started in 1989 under the then Minister of Sports, Peter J. Bethel, and now Minister Mario Boleg.
When the Games is?
This July 7th to the 15th.
For more info,
go to www.thebahamasgames.org
or call 322-1029.
It's that time again! Sign up now for the Michael Scooter in Peace on the Streets Basketball Classic, taking place July 24 to the 30th at the Hope Center and the Kendall Ice Exchange. Call 601-4842 for more information. Powered by the Bryce Newbold Foundation. It's game time!
I've been everywhere, man.
Janae's Uniform Center. We've traveled to every island in this here land, man. We go everywhere. We can go to every rock and key, Abaco to Inagua, even Ragged Island, The Rock. Celebrate our country's 50th independence with Janae's special limited edition. Sublimated t-shirts and caps in 10 different styles and colors. Get up to 50% off on cotton polo shirts only. Don't forget to embroider your company's logo to celebrate this independence at Janae's Uniform Center, Chesapeake Road. Call 394-8385 or 6. WhatsApp text only 817-3295. Email sales@janaes.com.
I've been everywhere.
Girl, Junior just showed me Bella Boy in his phone.
What you mean? He take picture of that good for nothing boy?
Shh, you don't want Bella here. You say that. You know she always say that's my good child.
So what he doing in Junior phone?
Oh, he there because the police looking for him. He on their wanted list.
Wanted persons in your phone now?
Yes, child. And when police want find and send picture direct to your phone. Go to Google Play or App Store and search for Crack Crime Bahamas, then pick install and it will go straight to your phone.
There is also a section on missing persons.
Yes, girl, everybody needs to get this app so police can tell us right away when these people go missing. Just like an alert system.
Yes, it has numbers for Crime Stoppers Bahamas, so you can call and nobody knows it's you. Call directly to Miami and give the information without giving your name or anything about you. I tried the other day, and when I hear Junior and his boys talking about where they hide those guns, I walk quick round the corner and call that number.
Call 328-8477 from Nassau or 242-300-8477 from the Family Islands.
Good morning and welcome back to On the Clock with Erin, Greene. Before we get into the NBA playoffs roundup, I want to remind you the Bahamas Golden Jubilee Games, July 6th through 14th. The theme, challenges are chances for the courageous. The teams, the survivors, Abaco, Andros Chickchanis, Bimini and the Berry Islands Marlins, Columbus Isles, that's Cat Island, Sansal, and Rumkey Arawaks. Of course, the Eleuthera Adventurers, the Exuma and Ragged Islands Navigators, the Grand Bahama Lucayans, the Long Island Sheep Runners, the Michael Flamingos, that's Mayaguana, Inagua, Crooked Island, Acklands, and Long Key, and the New Providence Buccaneers. The sports, softball, basketball, track and field, lawn tennis, swimming, soccer, volleyball, bodybuilding, and powerlifting, boxing, cycling, baseball, regatta sailing, rowing, golf, beach soccer, and beach volleyball, and of course, rowing and sports.
Rowing, not rowing.
I sure it's rowing. My callers obviously think it's rowing, and we love rowing.
That's the one thing we do well in this country.
It should be rowing.
We do that very well.
And for powerlifting, you got to lift. The first thing you got to lift is your groceries across the line.
Everything.
And then
every part of your groceries.
Right.
Every
all one
bag.
time.
All one time.
And then you got to lift a
back.
tire. Like you change your tire, you got to lift a tire. Then you got to lift one of your children. And all their school bag and their lunch tin. And then you got to lift your wife or your husband and carry them over the line. Powerlifting, Bahama Games style, 2026, coming for you.
Yeah. We could even see if we could lift a full garbage can. Listen, rolling an empty garbage can is nothing, That's one hand.
Mm-hmm.
You ever tried rolling a full one? Shout out to the garbage man out there that maybe listen. But listen to me. That's no joke.
That's a skill.
That's no joke. That's a skill.
That's science.
Yeah, that's no joke.
Yeah.
You can lift it from the ground to the truck. Roll it, turn it, twist it, drop it back down, put
Yeah,
it back
see,
in the place.
we haven't even touched the scope of the thing, competitions we could have at the Bahama Games. Because we could have the fireman competition,
Oh, yeah.
police and firemen, when they
Yeah.
got to climb the building with the ladder and then throw the ladder up to the next window. They got to pull the hose and connect the hose and
all that.
and you got to clear the whole area mosquito with the hose one time, whoosh, right? All kind of game, man.
And trust, and we'd all love mosquitoes to be cleared down.
Yes.
Yeah, we'd all love that.
Absolutely. In fact, they should have. Michael, I love y'all. Would y'all have been upset if we did call y'all the Michael mosquitoes? Ain't nothing could beat mosquitoes.
Ain't nothing could beat a mosquito.
That's what I saying.
Boy.
I got a quick text. Morning, Erin. Lady Pindling wasn't the most beautiful, but when you put her look and fashion together, then she falls in the category. I love her and look up to her, hence why I dress so well. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what we were saying in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Her being beautiful is a complete totality of everything.
Right, and the other text is you're right, because I could imagine how the sun gazes upon the face of an Andros woman as it breaks the horizon, and she walk out into her garden in the morning and start picking some blue vervain, maybe some broadleaf thyme leaves.
And you definitely got plenty crab on the ground.
Some bougainvillea and for the teapot and couple crab to make a quick crab sauce for the family. I mean, that must be the most beautiful thing in the world. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's all about perspective.
Things, yeah.
It's all about perspective. Let's get back to this NBA thing, because from my perspective, I don't think anybody in the East or the West has what it takes to stop the Denver Nuggets from repeating next year?
Okay, my view, that the Bucks can if they could stay healthy. Because last year, two years ago, there was no. Sorry, last year there was no Chris Middleton.
Okay.
Chris Middleton was injured. This year they had no Giannis.
Okay.
2 years ago they had everybody. They won the title.
Okay.
Okay. The Pelicans, I've said it before, I say it again, they have a very good team. Valanciunas, B.I., that's Brandon Ingram, C.J. McCollum, Zion Williamson. If Zion could just keep his extracurricular activities together, keep that in line, and learn to play ball, because over the last couple of years, he's only played about 100-something games, and each season has been 82. He's been in the league from 2019. Injuries /
not
phantom
showing
injuries. Yeah, not showing up. I mean, he's great when he plays, but when he doesn't, he just doesn't. And he's not fighting to come back to play.
That's what I'm saying.
Jordan said it best a couple of years ago. These fellas are paid nowadays based on potential.
Right.
They're not paid based on their body of work. Like the first year or 2, 3 years, we see what you do. We see what you actually have put on the court. Now we can pay you based on the fact that we know what you have brought to the table and what you can bring. Fellas straight out of high school, straight out of college getting paid, $100 million. I mean, like you getting a 6-figure check every 2 weeks. That doesn't make any sense.
No.
That doesn't make no sense. But you 19, 20 years old, you getting $147,000 every 14 days. That make any sense?
No.
It don't make no sense. Like it's amazing what these fellas making.
You think that's what Ja Morant's problem is?
That is indeed his problem. He has yet to grow up. He's 23 years old, People don't understand. He born in he born the end of 99.
Yeah, your brain doesn't stop developing until you hit 24, 25, 26.
He still have a lot of growing up to do. I mean, like he wears extensions in his hair anyway on the court.
Yeah.
Like he won't be Rasta so bad that ain't even his hair. Yeah, I know. Many people don't know that.
You think?
Yeah, he does have a lot of growing up to do. It's almost like, like back when, we were younger and we had to show out and show, had to wear the big earrings, for the fellas, we had to wear the big fake $4 earrings you get to buy in the mall and rock them to the club. Because why? I mean, Jay-Z have on a pair and Cameron have on a pair. So I need to have on a pair too. Even though I can't afford their real diamond earrings,
This is the NBA league as a whole need to take a more proactive approach, right? As opposed to draconian fines, right? Like our guy Buddy got a $25,000 fine for joking, for literally poking fun with the middle finger at his former teammates, right? But perhaps the fines need to be lessened, and the first year, our rookies, our second year, our third year, they need to have a stricter off-court protocol sanctioned by the league, enforced by the teams.
Well, I mean, the thing is, if you can sign them under the age of 21, yeah, fine.
Yeah.
If they're over the age of 21,
there's nothing you really could do.
But there's nothing you really could do because they could drink in any state, Most of these states you could carry gun, some with license, some without.
Yeah.
So, there's nothing you could really do.
Yeah. But Ja Morant now, let's get back to him.
Ja Morant is going to be fined. And fined in terms of games being suspended. Some people are rumoring 50. I think really he should get anywhere between 15 and 20 games because then now that's going to put him out of the running to be, because nowadays...
Right, he can't be all-star.
Right, he can't be all-star.
Can't be MVP.
Can't be MVP. So now you're losing money, on the back end. As much. So you need to affect him somehow, some way, and hopefully, who he deems, who he looks up to.
Yeah.
For that advice would be able to tell him, look, but you're losing money, you're losing standing, you're
losing millions of dollars potentially.
Yeah, because I mean, not everybody that is there for you in the beginning can go with you when you get to where you need to be.
Yeah, and if y'all
that's
take
the
a look at
sad-
that, I
that's
got
the
to
sad
call her.
reality.
Even the guy in the video, when he saw the gun, even he came in next to your boy. He almost slapped Ja Morant. Like, buddy, what are you doing?
Come on, man. Calm down.
Yeah.
Like, we in this money.
Yeah, already. Good morning, caller. You're on the clock.
Aaron, good morning, sorry boy.
Morning.
Aaron is called one to say congratulations to my Miami Heat. Because you're hanging for me, correct? Congratulations to my Miami Heat
Yeah, man.
for winning the Eastern Conference.
Now listen, I
Hold
know
on.
I know Prime Minister Davis was a Miami Heat fan from the beginning of the season because
And
the
he's
government
a Dolphin fan, too.
because the government has extended itself to partnerships with these sports franchises in the Florida region.
Yeah,
But
I want to talk about that next week.
have you always been a Miami Heat fan?
Everything Florida.
Okay.
Always Miami Heat, Dolphins, everything.
Okay.
Everything in Florida, I am.
Okay.
Everything in Florida. Hello?
I right here.
Oh, everything in Florida.
So why
I
you
am.
think Miami lost?
Before I get it, I also want to say my mom
Mm,
is the most beautiful lady in the world.
without a doubt.
You can see my mom before I.
No, I could feel it in your voice. Y'all
Oh, you
look,
can feel it all
I
the
could
time. But
feel it.
She look like Queen Elizabeth. You can't get no beautiful in that. But
What a beautiful woman your mother
oh
is.
yeah.
It
But
ju-
right, what you get? What I was going to say, right? Talk about the Dolphins. You mentioned, next week we want to talk about tourism in that area.
Sports tourism?
You're right. We also want to talk about soccer, European football. You know, they said, I'm sorry, boy, could tell you that they're setting up a league in Miami Stadium. Bahamas could play a vital role in partnership with that, only with the Dolphins and the baseball. But that's
With the
soccer.
Marlins.
Sorry, boy, you know, I talk about Miami what?
Now you done it. Now you done
Yeah,
it. I can't remember the name, but yeah.
Aaron, we need to seriously talk about that. I hope the Minister of Tourism, congratulations to him. Hope he's listening because we need a partner with them.
Okay.
Miami and Florida is the way. Congratulations to the. I'm looking forward to my governor of Florida being the next president. I'm your Pumpkin. Have a good day.
Okay, thank you, Pumpkin Eater.
Guess what?
Yeah.
Ja Morant was suspended 25 games just now.
25?
Yeah.
That ain't bad.
So that'll take him out of the running for every postseason championship you could get.
But that's not bad.
Every
I
postseason award.
figured they would have suspended him a whole season. Just take him out for the whole season. It's not just one gun offense. It's two gun offenses and the same wild and reckless behavior, right? It's not like you were being far less reckless and you still were captured.
Right.
It's the same reckless behavior.
Same reckless behavior.
Yeah, man.
Again.
But let's get. I got a text here. Shout out to the young swimmers out there. I was a vendor at the national swimming competition yesterday, and the youth was spectacular. I wish to big them up. Yes, I think.
We got a little story on them.
Yeah, and they're getting ready. Last week I read the story. They're getting ready to go to the Worlds. They are definitely. I want to say this: we big up our track athletes, but we surely do not give our aquatic teams the show that they're supposed to get. But also, just before we go, Mr. Sawyer, I saw this story in today's Tribune. Bahamas Women's Football Hummel Cup continues on Saturday. The Bahamas Football Association's second edition of the Hummel Cup will continue for the women's division this Saturday at the Roscoe A.L. Davies Field. The women's soccer team started their games last week, and as teams from Group A and B battled against each other. You could find more there. And then the BAAA track and field champs set for next month. We are anticipating a grand affair when the BAAAs host their senior and junior national track and field championships next month. The anticipation is brewing over the fact that already 7 athletes have attained the qualifying standards for the World Championships in Budapest, Hungary in August, and a few are close going into the NCAA Championships. Against that backdrop, the BAAAs will host its joint junior and senior nationals over the weekend of July 5th through 7th at the original Thomas A. Robinson Track and Field Stadium. And he said it will serve as the trials for the NACAC under 18 and under 23 set for San Juan, Costa Rica, July 21st and 23rd. The World Championships in Budapest, Hungary from August 19th to 27th. And the Pan American Games in Buenos Aires. Wow. Argentina from October 20th to November 5th. It's going to be a whole bunch of activity. The entrance fee is $5 for children and $10 for adults.
So you mean to say less than a conch snack?
Yes.
See that? Now we could dangle. We could chill out. We could support.
This could be fun. And then the Bahamas is set to host the 2023 Caribbean Masters Championships in Grand Bahama on September 1st. It's going to be fun. It's going to be amazing. A whole bunch of former Olympians and track and field competitors from around the world are encouraged to participate in the 2020 championship. Registration, hotel, travel, and other information can be found at the website islandrelaysbahamas.com. That's islandrelaysbahamas.com.
And the 2024 Relay Championship should be back.
Yeah, back in the Bahamas.
Today again, yeah.
Listen, you guys, I saw some people.
Congratulations to the Denver Nuggets.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Congratulations to the one fan that I know. I know one fan, G. Jamal Shea. That's it. All the rest of y'all are Golden State Nuggets. Y'all are haters. Y'all didn't want to see Braun get there. That's fine. I didn't want to see the Celtics get there. So I'm happy. I'm happy, and we're happy. We agree to disagree.
Absolutely. We have put the 2022-2023 NBA season to bed.
Draft time now.
DeAndre, go to bed on time.
Yeah. No more
Stretch.
games. Yeah.
Study hard. We're proud of you. We're proud of all of the Bahamians out there doing it big, representing the Bahamas, more importantly, representing themselves with integrity and pride. We love it.
That's all.
Absolutely.
That's all.
Y'all, call me again on Monday so we could continue the Bahama Games exhibition sport rowing into the Bahama Games set for
we got good practice here in this country.
July 6th through 14th. I love it. Thank you, Mr. Sawyer.
Thank you very much,
And
Erin.
happy Father's Day to
Happy Father's Day
everyone.
to one and all out there. Start from A1. Happy Father's Day, Daddy.
We love you guys. Have a wonderful weekend.
This is Guardian Radio, 96.9 FM, Nassau, Bahamas.